Railway workers shouldn't strike, they should quit entirely. The politicians think they've won. They think they averted a strike. And they did it to keep the railways running at the expense of workers. They shouldn't be allowed to operate like that. If they're going to punish workers like that, then workers should punish them right back. Fucking quit. Stop working for an industry that exploits you and wields federal power to do it. Specifically because you're so invaluable that the country would be crippled without your labor. They can stop you from striking. They can't stop you from quitting. It's only when the effects of their short-sighted decisions start occurring that things will start changing. Stop helping them by slinking back to work with your tails between your legs after they just slap down your entirely reasonable request. They have averted a legal strike. Do an illegal strike. Play by your own rules. Once you bring them to their knees, negotiations will include amnesty for all involved. I suppose at this point, an illegal strike is the same as quitting. The benefit of being organized, though, is that you can reclaim your job afterwards. They can't hire 115,000 workers overnight. It's only when the effects of their short-sighted decisions start occurring that things will start changing. Companies ignore attrition, turnover, and don't care about churn as long as they can find enough employees for a low enough cost. Look at the effort Amazon puts into employee retention versus union busting. Same for Starbucks. Striking sheds light on the current working conditions, puts social pressure on potential replacements, scabs, and shuts down operations, adds a financial cost. It is a fantastic way to show those who make decisions how little they actually contribute to a company. I'm not sure if the people on here who constantly call on people to just quit their jobs are far too comfortable to understand why it's completely unrealistic, or if they're on the other side of the spectrum and have nothing else to lose, so they also can't understand why it's completely unrealistic. Unfortunately, that's not exactly an option. These people have families to feed, and if you haven't noticed, the job market isn't exactly the best right now. You know what should be illegal? The Federal Reserve completely abandoning their inflation mandates while Congress forces people to work jobs they're being exploited by. The indifference to labor and the poor knows no bottom. My blood is boiling. Ronald Reagan did this to the air traffic controllers back in the 80s. Fucked their whole union up. Had people from the Army take over jobs. But does the Army have a bunch of railroad engineers? I don't think so. Quit. You are aware coal is transported by rail, and we still rely heavily on it for electricity. So if you truly want to live with limited electricity, go for it. But my teenagers will go and scab. Wait, they'll start working. I take everything back. Everyone quit. American savings are down. A recession is looming, and you want them to quit, so they can't even qualify for unemployment? You're either a child or an idiot. If you don't get the raise that you were looking for or whatever else you asked for, then leave is the right answer. But make sure you have a replacement job. These guys get over $100K a year. I would assume this is the best paying job they can get. If they do strike, it would bring the economy to a halt and crash it within 23 weeks. I'm a freight broker, so for me, it'll be feeding season and boy am I hungry. I'll charge $1518K to move a truckload of lettuce from CA to NY. Enjoy your $10 head of iceberg lettuce, lol. If you can find them. I wouldn't quit, I would just work slow, cause a logjam or something. Nah. Illegal strike. With every union and every citizen who bellies in freedom joining in solidarity. We are free, not slaves. It was Republican politicians who shot down the expanded sick leave. There weren't enough votes to overcome the filibuster. Many are quitting. I've seen several hundred out of roughly 600 employees in my area quit in the last few years. We constantly have new hires and many quit while still in training. Some classes have 80% attrition rates. One extra board used to have 53 people on it a few years ago, now it's 11. We have crew shortages every day. Rumors are they are making the job so unbearable automation will be the only option forward. They're also stuck with the golden handcuffs, meaning they lose their retirement for quitting. Edit. And guess who gets to keep the money when they do? Edit 2. Rather than replying to all the new things, the railroad does not have the same rules and regulations that apply to the rest of the United States. The Railroad Retirement Board has much more power than a normal employer. But a strike is illegal. Lol. They will fall in line like good slaves. Otherwise they can't pay for all the stuff they buy at the company store. But wahahahaha. Yup. GITERDUN. A lot of people work for the railroads because in a lot of places, it's the highest paying job they can get. The attraction is wearing off. However, that's what is going to happen if they strike anyway. They'll all be fired. That's why if there was an illegal strike they'd have to take control of the operation of the trains like they used to do. If they quit then they can't do that. Or have less reason to. They averted a strike. Great. Do you quit? Hell no. You show up to work. You clock in. You do nothing. What are they going to do? Fire you? Okay, I'll take my unemployment. Oh yeah. Don't forget to find replacements instantly for the entire industry so you don't lose billions every single day. I truly hope the rail workers realize they have all the power here. Literally all of it.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.